I like it.
Appreciate that.
Yo, 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 yo.
I like how the music flows and your voice. Yeah,
And then
I like
it's
it.
all part of the build up. It's emotional roller coaster. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up?
I wish the people on Instagram can hear like the song because they don't hear it. It's in
Yeah.
the radio, but well, they're
But
gonna hear
they,
you live now.
but they know we jamming. They know we jamming.
Hard.
Oh,
You
you're
know
not listening, Gabriel.
I'm not. I'm not. I lost
His
my
son.
ears. I lost my ears.
Put it on.
No, I hear it. It's there too.
Oh, it's playing here?
Yeah.
Oh, it
It
is?
is, yeah.
So nice. So the people here are
Oh yeah, I
listening
was.
to it.
Yeah.
Instead
Hey.
of have the headphones, I didn't
Okay.
know that was
So
playing.
they are jamming. Okay, so they is jamming with us. This is nice, nice. Walking you on through the journey of my life.
Crown and glory, baby.
You know, I got it
That's
tatted
what's
on
up.
me. It's real. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all give the people something to feel inspired. Mm.
Yes. Yeah, because it's on the radio. You cannot hear it because it's playing on the radio. That's what's up. Sorry. You can only hear me talking. That's the thing. So the music that is playing is on the radio playing. Ah. Welcome back to nothing. Oh my God, I love that. Come on, G Reyes, we gotta give it to him.
There you go.
You brought it on. You brought it. Nah.
Thank
So,
you.
what inspired you to make that amazing song?
Life. Like,
The spirit and life. I
yeah,
mean, what else can inspire people more than the life
exactly.
itself? So, what has been your journey? I mean, you from Detroit. What are you doing in Orlando? You from
Yeah.
Detroit, Michigan.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
was it the water? Did you live in?
Yeah, that Zephyr
Come
Hills
on,
brought me here.
it's a shame that we still have this situation in an American country that we cannot drink the water from the.
Yeah, no, it was funny that we got out when we did, but I remember even when I lived up there, like in the early 2000s and stuff, you would still there were times you could turn on the faucet and really get that red
So
water.
you got
Like
to
you,
experience that.
yeah,
That's
you really see that.
really horrible thing.
Yeah.
So what make you, I know that you mentioned something about Full Sail. Was
Hmm.
it that you were studying at
Yeah.
Full Sail? So tell me about that.
So yeah, was born up in Detroit, and basically my parents are military civilians, so we wound up moving from there to Battle Creek. That's where all the cereal is made. That's Kellogg's and Post and all that. So we lived there for a while, and I started out in choirs and doing music in choirs and singing, doing stuff like that. And we had to move to Virginia. So when we moved there, that's when I actually met a group of people who really did music and really honed in on music. And one of them brought up going to Full Sail. And so I was like, all right, my parents are looking at me like, you got to do something. You gotta, you know what I
Like
mean?
the check is gonna stop now.
Yeah, because I had been out of school for about a year now. It was like, all right, you either got to work or go to school, do something.
Yeah,
So
let's do something.
I was like, all right, let's make it happen.
You
And
can no longer be a brat.
that's exactly it. That's exactly it. So 19, packed up the car, started driving, drove from Virginia to Florida, and been here.
And you smitten for Florida because you stay. How long you been in Florida?
5 years now, about 5, 6 years.
And which artists inspire you? Like, what are the artists that you think growing up, and also what is the artist that I mean, usually
Yeah.
that's your.
Yeah, just like what artists growing up and then what artists now like have inspired you.
Definitely growing up, I listened to a lot. First you start off with what your parents give you. So it was Temptations and Marvin Gaye and James Brown and
That's
Michael
the soul
Jackson.
part of you.
Yeah,
That's the soul
yeah, that's
part
where
of
that
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
in. And my grandparents listened to all that. Then when I got to develop my own taste, I started getting into this is where it gets tricky because in Michigan there was no hip hop stations.
Yikes.
Oh,
There was no
in Michigan, like
yeah, there was
hip hop
none.
is so.
This like early late '90s, early 2000s, no hip hop station. So all I heard was rock music. So I was Green Day and
Hey,
Oh, I
great.
love it. Wait,
Third Eye
wait,
Blind.
hold on.
Yeah.
Because Green Day is like, I don't, you cannot call him a rock band. It's unfair. Because you know they are so hip. I went to see them last year. My daughter and we went to. We flew to Virginia,
Mhm.
and then we went to see him live, and it was the most amazing concert I ever gone in my life. He
Tell me.
he was just like in the '90s. He performed like he was connected to the audience.
Yeah.
It was a moment that you know how he's always like a rebel, and he told everybody, "Wait a second, why does everybody have their phone on? Get the phone down and start looking at me directly so you can enjoy." And I felt like, oh my god, I gotta put my phone.
You know what's crazy is that when I went to see Tyler the Creator, he when he performed his song "I Ain't Got Time," he goes, "All right, everyone, put your phones away. I'm 5 feet in front of you." Like just live in the moment.
Live in the moment, because you know we're in the era that people don't live in the moment. It's I mean
Yeah.
everything we do has to be filmed and we're
Yeah.
not. But you know at the same time, if I'm in a concert, like I'm filming, but I'm like looking, I'm
Exactly.
there and I'm enjoying
Yeah.
what's going on.
It's good and bad. It's like
You gotta get at least a few
you get to
videos.
document it, but in a certain sense, it does take you out of the moment when you're there. But at least you can reflect back on it. It is
I don't know if
important.
you recently saw Mr. Musk from Tesla.
Mhm.
He was
Elon
he
Musk.
was just talking about how we are cyborgs already because we are an extension of our cell phones. And if you think about it, I don't remember a time in the past 2 years that I am not with my phone.
Mm.
I maybe remember a time without my son next to me,
Right.
but I can't like you go to sleep, you like checking that phone. Even in your sleep, you're thinking about that phone. So we are really like the first step to becoming cyborgs. What do you think about that,
Hey,
Shireyas?
I feel I'm not that crazy addicted to my phone.
Yeah,
But
right.
There are
I testified in
there,
this.
there are other people that like I know that when teachers are like, oh, you can't use your phone in my class, like they'll get mad, and I'm like, dude, it's 50 minutes.
Like-
It's not that crazy. You can put it away for like an hour. It's not the worst thing in the world. And they'll be like, oh, we can't use our phones. Oh, yeah. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
But you know, it's not even about that. I think a school should have a not phones allowed for kids. Just whenever
They
you're in
tried that
recess
with
or in
us.
class. Another thing in college, you see kids, the professor is talking in the class, and they like, I mean, how are you gonna learn? Like,
Yeah.
what
Nah,
would be the purpose?
they tried that with our generation, and they even try to put signal blockers and all
They
that kind
tried.
of stuff.
They
that
try.
now-
They can. You
They
guys.
because we're deeper into the technology than
Than they
the
are,
people.
yeah.
Yeah, so
I will say
we're
that.
always. I remember hacking the firewall when I was in school. Like,
No,
So it's
real
a
quick.
hacker over here.
I already. There's like many ways, like VPNs, and then like you connect to the Wi-Fi and you get a VPN, and you're golden.
and you're on. You're playing.
So let
and
me
you're
find
playing,
out that you know all this stuff and I don't know.
And you're in there playing Angry Birds real quick. It's all good.
And what are your plans for music? Like, what are you working on? What are
Mhm.
you doing for the future?
So now what I'm getting ready to start working on is the third installment of the whole royalty series. So the first one was Royalty Coming at You. The second one is for Crown and Glory, and the third is going to be Royalty Has Arrived. And so
Royalty has arrived.
Yeah.
I like that.
So I'm getting somewhere because I'm royalty.
Exactly. This is part of the arrival right here. You know what I mean?
I think one of the things that I really appreciate about the underground music scene is that throughout every generation, the underground scene is usually what revive the
Mhm.
music.
Mhm.
I mean, there's a lot of garbage playing out there. However, underground music has that special touch that is undeniable and what keeps music alive. So I really appreciate when artists like you and all the people that pass through my show, they are able to present their craft or whatever. So this second song, this is the number 2 in your in this list that we are playing. Tell me about the song. What is the name and what is it about?
The next song is it's gonna be the third song. It's gonna be called Like Water, and what it's about is actually follows the teachings of Bruce Lee and the whole thing of
Yeah.
Yeah, of being like water, being completely adaptable to every situation. You put it in the cup, it becomes the cup. Put it in teapot, becomes
I
teapot. Drip,
think
drop,
I
crash,
think if
crawl.
this society is forcing all of us, especially minorities, immigrants, to be like water. We have to adapt to the changes. We have
Yep.
to adapt. I really feel that I'm gonna be connected. I haven't heard it yet, but I'm sure I'm gonna be connected. So right now we're going to play "Like Water" by Rojo Gray. So I hope everybody enjoy.
That's funny because today I listened
We won't be able to hear it because it's on the radio.
to a
my love.
dubstep song today and it called Be Water, My Friend. And it was literally here. You literally hear Bruce Lee in his speaker.
Big water.
And look this way. It's like water.
Oh man, this.
Why? Because water is insubstantial. By that I mean you cannot grab hold of it. You cannot punch it and hurt it. So be soft like water and
Yeah, it's gonna
touchable.
skip to the next one. If
Oh.
that's good, yeah, because it's like an interlude between.
Oh, I like songs like that.
Yeah, but I put it that way so if you didn't want to have to listen to the whole thing, you skip over.
Put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. We put
Like that sample, that's a nice sample.
You know what I mean? I had to actually
Good-
chop it up.
Good samples, bro. Always be killing songs. That
It
just
sets the whole mood for the whole thing.
like you listen to KOB.
Get that me email address for me.
Yeah,
So
come
that-
on. Yeah,
by-
that's the song. That's the
That's
song.
the song?
So by Wednesday, I'll send you everything.
Excellent. You talking about KOD by J. Cole?
Yeah, J. Cole. You know that Richard Pryor sample he used at the beginning of Brackets? You know what I'm talking about? He goes, I make so much money. It's like my father did it.
Wanting to be like water,
Damn.
to my situation,
I appreciate
what
it.
I have.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean?
I really love your voice. It's completely different how you speak. So your voice is really great.
It tricks people.
I'm enjoying it so much.
Thank you.
Now there's no one to call, stop going out.
Stop to think more.
Yeah, but like, you know what I'm talking about, right? The,
Yeah, the same like and the one song I have, Royalty Coming At You, on my first mixtape. I sampled Dave Chappelle from Half Baked, and like so I always keep and Joey Diaz is on my mixtape, like literally giving me a shout out, stuff like that. So I always try to keep an element of comedy
yeah,
within.
bro, I love Dave Chappelle is so funny. Like, oh, dude, I can't even like, remember any of his jokes, but just like everything, honestly.
His the fact that he was able to his new special do a joke backwards.
Dude, that was crazy.
I said, okay, guys.
The one from like I think it was from like early 2000s. It was like they said that the first person to ever get AIDS fucked a monkey.
Yeah.
Word.
It's like, you know how hard it is to catch a monkey and then train it to not peel your dick like a banana every time? I was like,
That shit will rip your dick off like a celery stone.
you're right. I was like, he does bring up a valid point. That's
Oh
right.
man.
He had some good ones. There's an old one where he has this joke why it's like, why does Batman never like work in the hood? And
Oh.
he was like him and Robin would park the Batmobile. They're like, all right, let's go fight some crime. He's like, they beat somebody and come back. They're like, Robin, swear we parked the Batmobile over here, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
It's like, huh. So I was like, yo, that's real.
Dude, what was the one? The cop one, where it was like, I fuck around, never talk to a cop while you're sleepy. He's like, hello, Mr. Cop. You're like, oh, it was all PCP Johnson.
So my joke where he's like, I don't want to call the cops. He's like, my house is nice, but it's too nice for me. he's like, they wouldn't even believe I lived there. He's like, oh, we got him. Open the shut case.
Looks like he broke in and hung up pictures of his family.
I was like, that's genius.
So right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say goodbye to you. I'm gonna bring the 11s, and then I want everybody do the freestyle all three together.
Okay.
I think about it better because it's 1:37, so I wanna bring him before the. So we're just gonna say talk about the song, and come back.
The song is dope, bro.
Thank you, man. I really vibe with that. Thank you.
Yo, it sounds amazing. I like it.
You know what I'm saying?
So I definitely want to be like water. I was just telling you when the music was playing, which is a really an amazing song, is that your voice is completely different when you're rapping and music than when you're talking. So that's kind of like, is that a trick that you do? Or?
Slightly. It's conserving vocal energy in a weird way. Because then you always got to be ready for when someone goes, so you do music? And it's like, yeah, okay, spit something right now. All right.
And even
then
when
you
you're
just gotta do
freestyling,
it.
like the times that I see you, like I'm like, wait, hold on, you even have a voice that you can sing too. It's not
Mhm.
just the rapping part, so that's a pretty good thing. So if this is part of you're making an album, you're making an EP.
Mhm.
Okay, so how many songs is gonna have?
So that one, so that's off the last one, and then this one, I'm not sure yet. I'm still developing the sound right now as far as what I'm gonna do, and it's definitely gonna have this kind of a more of a soul and just I want a full band kind of sound with it. So I'm just trying to find some people that can replicate that and just produce that right now. But I'm figuring I want to keep it down to somewhere between 7 to 10, something like that, along those lines, and not overdo it or underdo it.
Okay, I understand. So basically, what you're saying is that you are trying to create a more of a like a band rather than just you being an individual rapper by yourself. So that's a
Yeah.
very I think are you gonna do like a recording live band? And,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
wow.
I do want
So
to.
everything is gonna be the genre rap, or you are going to switch into?
It's gonna be a versatile thing. It's gonna have a little bit of everything. Um, it's definitely gonna wind up having like a little bit of everything to it, where it's gonna have. I definitely wanted to have the sound and elements of just that old school kind of a feel, but definitely I'm gonna be rapping. I'm gonna be singing. I want to just create an actual feeling though, more so than just music and songs. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, and it's sort of like tricky, to try to always blend, old school and new school. It's a very tough thing to do, and there are very few rappers that have actually done it. Like for example, you got Kendrick.
Hmm.
He's a good example because he's so popular because he can make a really like lyrically conscious song in one, and then he can turn around and make a song like Humble in the next. So he's very like versatile, I guess.
Okay, so I want to tell you right now, we're gonna do kind of like a transition today, since we're having this Mac Miller kind of honoring, if you may. What I want to do is that I'm gonna present everyone. Instead of you doing like I usually put you to the freestyle, I'm gonna introduce like our next side and the segment for the culture. We're gonna talk to him and listen to his music, and then I also gonna invite my third artist, an amazing female that we're gonna enjoy later. And then I'm gonna bring all three of you, so the freestyle will be everybody together. Because I have few beats. I hope you like, guys like it. I picked Diablo. I don't know if you guys heard of Mac Miller. So and I picked two of them. So let's see what we do when we come back. So thank you for
Thank
everything I learned from you. Your music is amazing. I wish you nothing but the best. And like I tell everybody, just remember me when you're on the ground. You just be like, brava. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're out there, be like, brava, remember it. And I mean, oh, invite me. I should be in the front.
Exactly. I'm like, you're gonna be right there.
So what I'm gonna do is that right now I'm gonna play G Regis, the song 1 a.m. While we come back and introduce the next artist, and just keep it right there, because I'm gonna have you back so you can do that freestyle. You're not gonna get away without doing it.
Oh, you can't.
Thank
let
you
me
so
get
much.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure having
I
you.
appreciate it.
Mhm.
Down there.
What do you?
Can't get out. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea what to do, man.
Getting ready to go live.
I have no idea what to